was at a conference this past week and they asked me to pick one word that would describe, what I want to be for the year ahead. And I actually already had several words that I picked out as part of my goal setting process that were kind of my why and my values for the year. So I picked one of those and I picked the word intentional. I actually had us write it down on a rock. I'm going to show you this, but I don't think you can actually sort of see it. It says intentional on there. Um, and the reason I picked intentional is because I think it's really important for me to make decisions about what I want to do versus just letting things happen to me, right? If you're intentional, you're intentionally deciding to be present or not to be present, or intentionally deciding to take time for something or not to take time for something. You're making an actual decision versus just letting the decisions kind of get made, not making one and seeing what happens and playing things by ear. And I want to be more intentional. I mostly want to be more intentional because I want to be more present. And to be present, it takes intentionality. I want to be present with my son. I don't want to be on the phone the entire time I'm playing with him. I want to be with him and I want to make that choice to be with him. And when I'm with my clients, my members, I want to be with them and I want to be intentional about it, and focused. And so my word for the year is intentional, to remind me to be intentional about where my time is, to be intentional about how I spend my time, to be intentional about how I spend my attention and make sure that my attention is where I want it, and to be intentional about being present with people. So this year I'm focused on being more intentional. And I hope that this sparks some ideas or interest about what intentional might mean for you as well. So I hope you have a wonderful and intentional year, day, week ahead.